The power of the heretic archetype. For those who have the five in their human design profile, and talk about embracing the ability to choose your own path and beliefs and thrive as a unique individual. So, as a 5-1 manifester, the heretic archetype holds significant meaning in my human design. The number 5 in human design represents the ability to adapt and change, while the heretic archetype is associated with choosing one's own paths and beliefs. Now, this word, as a linguist for 30 years, this word heretic has historically been used in a negative context to label those who do not follow a set religion or belief system. However, what if we reframe this word as something positive? And it is something positive. What if being able to choose our own beliefs and paths is seen as a strength rather than a weakness? Because history will show us lessons, right? So if we look at history, we can maybe glean lessons from Galileo, right? Because he challenged traditional thinking. And if we draw inspiration from Galileo's life, he models delving into the power of choosing one's belief and challenging conventional thinking. So he's an excellent example of someone who was labeled as a heretic because his beliefs went against the established norms of his time. He believed that the earth rotated around the sun, which conflicted with the widely held belief that man on earth was the center of the universe. So Galileo's ability to choose his own beliefs ultimately led him down a path that challenged traditional thinking and paved the way for scientific discovery. And we can find inspiration in his legacy and discover how you also, as a 5 heretic, can embrace this inner part of you. The heretic, it's an archetype, but as individuals with strong heretic energy, I know I do. I can tell you stories where I look back before learning human design. It's like, oh, okay, that's why that happened. It makes sense now. But we have this same power to choose our own paths and beliefs. And by embracing our inner heretics, we can break free from societal norms and expectations and conditioning and pave new paths for ourselves. So, are you ready to embrace and choose this reframing of what it means to be a heretic? I know I am. So instead of seeing it as an insult, which in the beginning I did, I'm like, heretic, what the heck? Actually, I didn't say what the heck, but let us see it now as an opportunity. And I do. I am like, okay, the heretic has a place now, and she comes out when it's appropriate to be used as a guide for me instead of wanting to suppress it because it has a negative connotation. Totally reframing this archetype and seeing it not as an insult, but as an opportunity and to forge these new paths and challenge conventional thinking. So, reframing heresy and being a nonconformist is actually a good thing